No.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. The dangerous hill now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Are you serious, bro? Same here. On a short week.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yeah. He running. Doing too much.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
This is like very solid. Roll this yellow shit.
Herbert off of play action. They'll roll him out right. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
He's not.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
No, it's not. I literally have to go into the settings, bro. Like the browser settings like that. It's supposed to be 30 seconds, bro.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And his first carry loses the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Yeah, I saw it. Stupid ass.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting,
came out on the first
but now
play,
executing
like,
once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
That's the problem, man.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep, K.J. Hill. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 54. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Watch the safety creep. Let's go.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
You like open flats, huh?
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Mike's 50. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Herbert following the turnover. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check. 60 Bison.
Don't matter for you right now, does it?
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
I know when you're running and passing like this.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. Liking 18.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I heard too. Yeah, just backside snap. Jesus, man.
Room to run past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the 1st down.
I only get 2, Michael.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Donald Parham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Well, we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's his 2nd drop right here in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only in the 1st quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now here's Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
Second and 10. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. Oh, the ball is is out. Edwards-Helaire lost it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. Fighting through, he's got space. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
He scored. He scored like that last week. Oh, this dude is not in the game.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. 1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes being chased out left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here.
Wow, it was so bad, like the other guy.
Working from the gun, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I know. It was terrible.
The Charger drive about to get going. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Frank Clark in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
54. Mike 54. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 54. Mike 54. Mike 54. Wild Bill. Wild Bill.
Now it's Herbert. And a for a right side here, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. This is swung out to Eckler. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Play action. It's Herbert. And Cook has it left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Running on first down, Eckler. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 big yards on that one and a Charger first. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Touchdown! His first touchdown on the year, and the Chargers have taken the lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On play action, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Chiefs 17. Chargers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game? And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. 49, check 49, check Cougar 19.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert, open man is Hill. He's got it. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Mike. Let's get this. Here we go. 50, 50. Mike 50. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
I know. That's why I don't care how far you drop the ball.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. And on that last pass for Patrick Mahomes, he tops 20,000 career passing yards. And, of course, this is a guy who came to the league in 2017. So to get to 20,000 so quickly, the only question now, where's the ceiling? Is it 40? Is it 50? Is it 70, 80,000? We will wait and see. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Yeah, he was up 10 and had the ball. And it was the 2nd quarter. And I'm like, yo, it's over.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. Able to fight through one tackle. A first down and more for Edwards-Helaire. And then having him.
This dude trying to kill me, yo.
zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 8. Edwards-Helaire now off the option. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
That's the best part of this next game. They're going to be so well. It's going to be
The
unbelievable.
Charger drive about to get going. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Charles, he was to fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback, but not him.
You're exactly right, because you work a lot with your running backs about how they have to protect the ball in traffic, but downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well, because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And down inside the 15 he goes. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
31-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Chiefs on top. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the 2nd half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
not the slowest on my side defense.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Off the option, it's Edwards-Helaire. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Edwards-Helaire now off the option. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Cook. They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Nick Bolton. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete, and he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Edwards-Helaire is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone is K.J. Hill. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers! Austin Eckler, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Check 15. 15.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is now 24.
Chargers 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Shift. Watch the shift.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. That'll be complete to Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards the pick up there. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
From just shy of midfield, Herbert. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Herbert throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. And Herbert, his third interception. Picked by Jared Wilson. And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. The defense, they weren't fooled on that post route. They just couldn't make the play.
And the offense definitely tried to fool them, because you saw the other route combinations, didn't you? Anything that they were running trying to draw attention away from the deep part of the field, but still had it covered, yet they were able to come up with a nice play.
Dancing to his left. Locates Hardman for another catch. And it's a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Charger drive about to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Here we go, 50-50, Mike 50. Don't let him breathe! Don't let him breathe! Play that tight deep! Don't let him breathe, defense!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. 4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. It's complete to Cook. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Oh, double move, double move, double move.
Now Herbert following the turnover. Buying time to his left. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, a look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. To throw again on 2nd down. Herbert under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Ouch.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
I know the route he's running. Oh, wheel route. Wheel route. It went from a post to a wheel. What are you talking about?
3rd and long. It's Herbert. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
First play. And I saw your order. You went back to your first play. Listen. Oh shit. I'm running a shallow dig, y'all. Shallow dig.
They snap it to Herbert.
Oh, he hit me with the LB route.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop.
I didn't know that was... Okay. Shout out to the defense, yo. I didn't know that was 4th down.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on down's the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Right,
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'll deal with that in a minute. Appreciate you, bro.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he loses the
football
the second time. And picked up by the Chargers. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
You got enough down your ass to do that shit.
Watch two. Get ready. Mike 2. Get in the weight room.
I'll follow you.
Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That was the one that should have been a fumble. Off everything that has happened. Thought he was on the damn Jumpman logo, yo.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Second and goal from the 6 this time.
Yeah,
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
not only was it not fake,
A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal.
Watch him, y'all. Echo season. Kill him dead. Hurt him bad.
Here's Herbert.
What?
Not at all what they envisioned on third down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
12 men. Not Seattle. Yeah, that was crazy. That's Bryce's fault.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Earn it.
Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the 2-point try.
Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Here we go. 19, Tiger.
They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. And the Chiefs have got it. Now the ball comes loose and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now Herbert. And this is Cook with the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Let's go. Hey, check. Mike 50.
Throwing, Herbert. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
That's all.
Herbert going to throw. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
There you go. Now it's better. Don't matter. I don't have his threat.
One last throw here for Herbert. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Not a piece of shit.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Of course, I was going to ensure that
Charles, it's one thing to win.
backwards.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on
They got
offense.
15 points you
They can't
didn't
help
even
but feel
deserve
great
in the
about
end.
themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, it's a 10th win of the
game.
year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.
In public, please.